Hello, it is I, Dr. Brian Lorgon 111, and welcome back to Baba Is You, where last time I said there's no way with these rules that we could get two words on top of each other, and therefore the puzzle's impossible. Well, look at this. If Baba and Kiki are both move, if I move to the right via you, and I move, so I move 2 steps to the right, and meanwhile Kiki is move and moves 1 step to the left, we end up with 2 words on top of each other. So it turns out that it is possible to get 2 words on top of each other. So with that, what it is that I want to do now? If Baba and Kiki were both move and float, that's still hard to do because I have to set up Baba and Kiki is move here, and then press on move and float at the same time. That seems difficult, but let's see if we can do it. So I want to say Baba and Kiki is move. Well, I have to have float ready to go. Where? And I need Kiki ready to go. Okay, so I can say Kiki is push and get Kiki ready to go somewhere. And I guess there's a lot of room over here. Oops. There's a lot of room over here. Let's not worry about it too much. So I would want Baba to be moving to the right with this word and Kiki to be moving to the left with this word, I think. Oh, Baba, that's going to be extremely hard to do. Is there a way that Baba can get around in here now when Baba is moving? Or is there a different way to do this? I want Baba to be to the left of move right now, so that he'll be able to push to the right. However, getting him to the left of the move is going to take like multiple turns. Yeah, like way too many. And now we lost it. So let's see. I could have done it with 2 more turns. Could I have had Kiki take 2 more turns? That would be Kiki inside the word float there. I think actually I can. So I need Kiki inside the word float right here. So in order to do that, we're going to move the word float up 1. We're going to get Kiki positioned here. We're going to say Kiki is move. Now Kiki's in the right position. We're going to move the word float back, so don't forget about it later. Then we're going to say Baba and Kiki is move. It's so hard to push words around in this game. And I believe that gives me the extra moves I need. So I need to go right, left, space, up, space, down, and then push to the right. That didn't work. If I waited, I can't wait. Oh. If I go up, down, right, we pushed words right past each other, yeah. I needed to be, if I go left, that's interesting. I needed Baba already to be facing in that direction, but that's completely impossible, right? Could I have done it the other way, where Baba... Could I have done it vertically, with Kiki pushing the word move down while Baba's pushing float up? Maybe. But I've already got the word float on top of Kiki, which is deadly. Okay, so Baba and Kiki. but Kiki needs to be push. So where's Kiki gonna stand? I want and Kiki is. Move is gonna be here. Kiki's gonna be pushing the word move downwards, while Baba's pushing the word float upwards, except for Kiki is move. But Kiki's not going to start doing that for a turn later. And so Baba would have had to just push this word up. Could I have had... Okay, what if Kiki were standing over here facing right? Except for that's impossible. But facing left is acceptable. So if Kiki were standing here facing left, accessible. Baba is Kiki and move. On the next move, Kiki will push to the right. And so Baba could somehow have been standing over here to push float to the left. I think that might be possible if I put the extra word push in between them. Maybe. I'm not exactly sure. So... Baba and Kiki is. And then I want the word... I want 3 words coming from the left. Oh, that's impossible, though. Because Baba would have to be standing in the skull already, I believe. So, if I do this, then Kiki's just going to start pushing all these words, yeah. And so if I don't do this, and it done... Well, how does this work? If I push to the left, that happens. If I wait, that happens. Baba and Kiki is move. And Baba couldn't have been standing farther over to also have move, push, float. Like, all at the same time. And is there any other way for us to push against each other? Because when I did it before... Baba was pushing 2 to the right and Kiki was pushing 1 to the left. So I actually want... The problem in general is that once I say Kiki is move, it's 1 more turn later before Kiki goes ahead and tries to move. And Kiki's going to try to put... Oh, okay. I have a new idea. What if they don't arrive against each other, but instead arrive... If I push that up... and then push this up. So if I go here, here, it's already too late to push that up. And also I'd be standing in the wrong spot. What if... I feel like I'm close-ish to something. So after saying move, 1 move later, Kiki's gonna move something there. So is there a way that I could have Baba have just said move and then move the word float there? Not that I can see. I want float to end up here. So float would be down here if Baba's like moving at super speed. Baba and Kiki is move. There's no way for Baba to be move already without Kiki being moved because they're using the same and. I could have pushed in the word and Kiki could already be moving. Oh. That's tricky. So suppose I push in the word and. Kiki was already moving, doing something. And then if the word float were below me, I'd be able to push it there, but the problem is if Kiki were already moving, Kiki would have already broken up all of this text, I think. But at least I'm thinking about different stuff. If Kiki were already moving... I need Kiki to somehow, oops, be pushing to the right to where float's gonna be. I need to make sure that whatever word does get created, like, gets created in open space that I can push the words around again. And I do want move and float, right? Because if I had move and float, that's what Baba needs in order to navigate the puzzle quickly. The puzzle of skulls, the corkscrew. So these feel like the words that I want to push together. What if Baba pushes in the word Kiki? I feel like that one doesn't help as well. Also, this might already be irrecoverable. But suppose Kiki is the last word to go in. I need Kiki's push somewhere, but I'm not sure where I want Kiki to be standing. So let's just think about it like this. So, suppose I have Baba and Kiki is move. Baba steps here to make them both move. Then if he moved down twice, that would be no good. If he pushed in the and, then if he moved down twice, he would be able to put the word float here next to where move just got moved by Kiki, but the problem is Kiki would have already been moved. Okay, so what about this? Baba and Kiki's move. Baba runs over here, runs over here. Oh, he's not moving anymore, neither is Kiki. Darn it. Kiki would have been a step ahead anyway. I was going to run over here, and then I was going to run up here, but of course Kiki just broke the word move. There's no way that Kiki could then, like, replace the word move, right? Is there anything along these lines? Kiki's facing down. I push up. That was interesting. I guess I'm pushing against a bunch of words, so I didn't get a chance to move both of them forward. And so I just ended up here. If the word push weren't there, well, then I wouldn't have been able to push the word move up. Is there a way I could get the word push out of the way? I don't think so. If Kiki had been facing upward, then would have bounced off of the word first and then tried to push down. Would that help me in any way? Is that true? If Kiki were facing upward right now, Kiki is move. Like if I wait, Kiki just pushes downward. Great. If I had Kiki facing upward and I waited right now, Kiki would run into Kiki. That's basically like a wall, turn around and move down, so the exact same thing would happen. So that doesn't help me. I know I'm flailing a little bit, but Baba and Kiki is move. Baba pushes float to... Oh, that goes farther than I wanted. And I also can't push it to the left now, because I'm not standing on the side of it. So that doesn't work at all. So I'm a little bit closer to something here. Kiki starts on top of the word push over there. And now I can bring these two words together here. The problem is they're not the two words that I need. Aha! I think I got it. I have the wrong word on top of Kiki right now, but 1, 2, down, right. Yes. And so if float had been on top of Kiki right now, which miraculously is still doable, then down, left, down, right, move and float are on top of one another. And I think that's mostly all that I need. I can't say Kiki is pushed now to set it up because I pushed that into the corner. Yeah, but I think that's basically the idea. So do that, but don't push into the corner, which means... Yeah, okay, I know what I'm doing. The key was to find a path where Baba can take a few steps and get onto the other side and move quickly. Okay, so just like that. Now I have float move. So now I need to move Kiki to an appropriate position. So once I am float move, I want Kiki to be moving to the right over here. And so I actually need to move Kiki for a moment. Oops. Right. That's actually hard to do because I'm also going to be moved. How do I do this then? How do I do this then? I need to get Kiki somewhere else. Kiki is push, could push Kiki upward, but then Kiki would be stuck on the right-hand side. So I need Kiki moving. I did the thing I wanted to do, but now I have a new problem. Is there a way to solve this problem? Maybe. I need to make Kiki move very briefly. So what I should do... I got this. Right, I can free up all these words. Okay. Here's a way to make Kiki move very briefly. I can say... Oh boy. Kiki is move. There we go. Then I can say Kiki is push. Put Kiki in the appropriate location, which is going to be here and moving to the right. Yeah, and you could even be farther moving to the right, so you could be there. And now if I said Baba and Kiki is float move, I think I have solved the puzzle. And I can move float move up there by using the push keyword, which is still accessible to me. Actually, I could just push that on top of you. Yeah, I think this works fine. So, I go to the right. I'm kind of offset incorrectly, so I do want to use push so that I can be on the right parity since I'm going to be moving 2 steps at a time. So I go right. I can't go up because you're going to defeat me. All right. Can I wait in here somewhere? Let's just try going down, up, right. Wait, up, right, down, down. That almost worked, but I ended up waiting, and so maybe I do want to do this and wait somewhere over here. I have these directional changes I need to navigate. Or maybe I wanted to push... Why did I push that from the down? I should have pushed this from the left. That's much better. So if I do this, right, right, up, right, right, down, down, whatever I just said. Now we did it. So I'm no longer float, and I'm no longer move, and now congratulations. Okay. Oh, I was not going to let that one go, but I finally got it. Let's take a look at Puzzle 10, Skull Brigade. I thought there was a puzzle named Skull Brigade in the original game. I might be misremembering. This looks similar to that one, from what I remember, maybe? I could easily be misremembering. Rock and Skull is defeat. Rock is rock. Rock is stop. Move. There's rock. Baba is you. Skull is skull. Flag is win. So... Rock is rock. Makes it hard for me to say rock is Baba. Because I was thinking I could just have the rock go moving across all the skulls over there. What way is the rock facing right now, by the way? It's currently facing up. All right, that's fine. Baba obviously can't get across because there's skulls who are going to defeat him. Can I move any of the words at the top? Doesn't seem like it. Rock and skull is defeat. I could say skull is rock, except skull is skull, so that doesn't work. I could say skull is move. That would just have a wall coming toward me. But if rock is stop, and also there's words, that would be stop. I might just be able to disrupt the skulls that way? Yeah, why does that not work? So if I move... Oops, sorry. If I move the rock twice... Wait, move... Then I end up with like 4 wide of stuff over there, and then... Well, no, I need to say skull is moved now. Suppose I just put some words... Let's just try something. So if I say skull is moved... Baba can't go hide behind the rock, because the rock is no longer stop. Could I have said rock is stop while skull is move? Yes. So let's try that. Oops, the rock is defeat. So if I want to say rock is stop, it's a little bit more awkward. Imagine that. Awkward moving around words in this game? Can't imagine. I already used up all my imagination. So if I do this and I hide behind the skull... Oh, they push the word skull as move. So skull's not moving anymore. But it seems like then they'd be all offset and I might be able to dance around them. But I need to get the rock into an appropriate location first. And what is that appropriate location? The rock defeats me. I need either words here preventing the skulls from pressing skull is move to the left, or the rock there, while the rock is stop. So rock is stop, skull is move is what I did. But then there was space here. I can't say Baba is stop. Skull is stop doesn't help me. And rock is move only let me move the rock up and down. I just want to witness the fact that Baba could hide inside some words. In order to demonstrate this, I would do this. So, if the skulls kept moving, the ones in my row would bounce back to the right, and I would currently be protected because I'm sitting inside these words. The only problem is that the text skulls move to the left. So, how could I have that not happen? Well, I've been looking at this puzzle for a bit, and I have no idea. So that's another one that I just need a fresh day to have a fresh insight, I think. So let's take a look at lucky puzzle number 11. Baba picnic. That sounds delicious. I want a picnic. Lonely Baba is not you. Baba is you and move. Hedge is stop. Rock is push. Flag is win. It looks so easy. Is sun. Baba is you and move. What happened here? Right, I tried to go up, I bounced off of lonely, and I'm facing down. Whereas if I just idled, I'd be moving like this. Okay. Oh. What happened there? Lonely Baba is not you. I got lonely. But I could idle myself back into non-loneliness. Got it. So I'm alive here. I'm dead here. But that's okay, because if we just wait a little while, I'll be not lonely again and be alive. Okay. Got it. Also, these tiles are not anything. Rock is push. There's the sun. Flag is win. Alright, so if I just tried to do something obvious-ish. which would be what? I want to get to the flag, so it looks like I want to go this way. And there's no way to navigate around these rocks at this point, is there? Not that I can see, so I had to get the word is out of the way, maybe? That does not seem especially likely. Could I have... Well, I could have pushed these words to the right. Does that help? I'd have to idle a couple times again to come back to life. And then I've pushed the rocks into a bad spot. Like, I presume I'm going to have to do something with the sun here, but I don't know what quite yet. I don't have a lot of options here near the start. I suppose I could, like, idle here and push the is to here. And then... Well, then I had to just idle to there. So I could break up Baba's you and move, but that's bad because... Well, now Baba's you and sun. It's a nice, bright, sunshiny day, but also I'm dead. And if I do this, all the rocks get in the way. Is there a way to break up Rocka's push? It's not obvious to me that there would be any way to do so. I kind of want to be up, but that's kind of impossible. And like push the words is and rock down or something. How do I ever see this working? Suppose I did not have the constraint that lonely Baba is not you. Suppose I could walk wherever I wanted. It's still the case that there are many obstacles in my path of getting to the flag. If I could clear is out of the way and then push the rock all the way to the right, that would be one way to do it. If I could turn the rock into the sun, if I could turn the rock into the sun, then these rocks would turn into bright, shiny suns that have no effects, and that might be good. So can I say rock is sun? There's rock is. And then if I want to say sun, seems like I could do that. Now the only problem is I'm not standing on anything, and so if I idle, I break up rock as sun, but that's fine. Because now I can go down here. Oops. I have to idle my way. Oh. Did I screw things up? I'm not sure yet. If I idle my way over here, I can go down and idle my way over here and go right and idle my way over here. Oh, I can't go down. Oh, to get down in the sun column or in the flag column, there are no objects. So I can't turn in that column because Lonely Baba is not you. So I need to push one of the rocks into that column before turning all the rocks into suns. So that is the actual puzzle of the puzzle. Okay. So, just remind me, when I push sun over to the right spot, the rocks were not there yet. And also I'm like idling on nothing. Okay, okay. So that got my is in the right spot. I could bounce off of this rock. That still doesn't help. I don't think. Because now I can only idle onto this square before I can make any turns. It's hard for me to foresee what the path is going to be. Was there ever a time where I could push rock as push to the right? And would I want to do that? I'm not sure if I would want to do that, but let's try. So that would involve me... Right, I tried this before. That's no good. If I go up, I just end up in the same spot. Yeah, we're quite constrained here. Suppose I had pushed the sun already. I would have to push it all the way to here, and then I still don't have any control, and I'd have to push it to here, and we'd lose our chance to rock a sun. That's not true. We might still be able to rock a sun, because I might be able to push the word rock to the right, which is what I was just talking about. However, I couldn't push it that far to the right. If I idle... If I go up, I bounce off, and that's no good. I need... Yeah, I need to be able to go up while I'm not moved. So is there a way for me to become not move? Somehow? Yeah, I could have pushed Baba's U to the right at the beginning. So if I did... no, I can't. I pressed to the right, but I ended up just idling because I'm facing in that direction. Because I was lonely. So... Is there a way for me to break up Baba and you? Well, I still want to be moving that. I can't make up my mind. I don't think I can form Raka's sun, but the word is all the way over there, so that feels like a failure state. I don't have any options but to do this. Raka's stun is still at least plausible. There's nothing I can do vertically. So the only thing I can do is go horizontally back to here. And then the only thing I can do is go back to here. And so I could idle this, but there's nowhere to go vertically. And so if I had double pushed, I would have ended up here anyway. And now my only choice is to go here again. And now I don't think I'm forming Raka's sun. How did I form Raka's sun that one time? Hold on, how did I do that before, actually? I think I formed it right here. Yeah, I guess I just did this. Yeah, and even though I managed to form it, even though Baba was not you, I was lonely at the moment. Can I say sun is push? Ooh, can I say sun is push somehow? No, the rock is in the way. I can never say sun is push. So... And, okay, so then the other thing is, once I got here, I did have the opportunity to move down here and push this to the left, which is something I've never had the opportunity to do before. Maybe we're not yet in a failure state. It certainly feels like we are, but maybe we're not. So I'm just bouncing around here. I could make a left-hand turn here. What would I even be trying to do at this point? I mean, push some object into the flag column, but I don't think there is anything I can do. And if I turn off move, there's no way... I can't... Is there a way that I could ever turn off move and have... Well, I'd have to have a sun in the flag column. And... Yeah, but maybe I need to paint enough suns so that I could turn off move and still get to the exit, but that still also seems extremely unlikely. So from here, my only option is this. I could do this now, but then I don't get another option until here. And now it seems like I can never say Raka's sun. I think that is true. Let's try. So if I'd gone down, I have no options at all. If I go right, there's also no options at all because it's pushing. So the only thing I can do from this position is go to the left. Then, regardless of whether I'm here or the other spot, I would have to go up into this column. The only thing I'd be able to do is go to the right. If I went down, I'm just dead. If I go up, I end up bouncing off the ceiling, and I end up in the same spot. If I idle once, I still end up down here and dead. So the only way I can go from here is to the right. I'm dead right now unless I just idle to the right. From here, I could go down, push the word sun. That's actually kind of interesting. Although I would never have any suns. I'd still need to form rock as sun somehow. Which, I mean, at this point, it's pretty obviously impossible. Yeah, it feels like... Is there some other phrase I could say? Like, is there a way for me to say, like, Baba is sun? Or, well, I mean, I wouldn't want to say that. Or some other way to push Baba's you to the left or right? Like, there's so few possible moves I can make. Baba's you and sun. And once I push sun to the right, I am committed to going too far to the right. So it does feel like... And it feels like that's too far, right? Yeah, because I haven't had a chance to say rock is sun yet. So it feels like I just want to idle here so that I get my rock is. There's my rock as sun, but the rocks are not in the right spot. And I never had a chance to push them into other spots. I don't think I see how to do this one either. Baba is you and sun. I don't think I can say like you and push. I don't think I could push rock is push to the left to say like rock is sun and move or something crazy like that. Yeah, this is another one. Like, it feels like there are so few legal moves that I should just be able to exhaustively try everything, and that's kind of what I'm doing. Here's something that I think is different from what I've done. I don't think I pressed this rock down after putting the is in. So if I slot that in, and then push this over, the suns are in different positions than they used to be. So that seems like a type of progress that now allows me to move upwards from here. Could I have moved that rock to the left? Because that might allow me to get into like the rock as push column almost. So I still don't see a route to victory, but this is different. And I could have moved that to the left. And what could that have done for me? I'm not sure, but let's go back to where I pushed that. Okay, so I pushed this rock downward. That was kind of like the key different move that I hadn't seen before. Having done that, that might change other things too, actually. Suppose I push farther to the right, but not that far. So suppose I push 1 to the right. And then... Oh. I'm still idle, so I have to push another to the right. Alright. It is what it is. Well, now I can't say rock is sun. I was thinking if I could get into the bottom row, I might be able to push that rock that I pushed down back to the left, but that doesn't seem to be possible. Oops. So I went idle here. Push this guy down was the new move. Then I have to idle here. And I have to idle here. But now from here, is there anything new I can do? There isn't any chance I could say sun is flag from here, is there? I don't think there is. Let's see. Yeah, there's no way I would be able to get north of this is to push it downward, so far as I can tell. I could also push the is over here, but there's no way to get another word north of that. Alright, I found something else, which is... I guess if I push this all the way to the right, then I can go here, push sun to the left. Oh, I never had a chance to... I was thinking from here, I would be able to push this down, except bounce back up to the top to the left of rocket's push. But it involves moving Baba and you to the left first, and I don't think I can do that without having already said rock is sun, so that I could get in the bottom row. But if I could have moved Baba is you and moved to the left before this, then I could have bounced off the hedge at the bottom, ended up at the top, pushed rock is push to the right, and then I'd have a rock is again, and then I wouldn't be able to get to the left of the sun. So was there a way that I could have done things slightly different from around here? Could I have So suppose I set up rock is sun here again, like this. Then could I still do all that stuff I just said? So, in order to get in the bottom column, though, the problem is it seems like I end up on the right-hand side of the word sun. Is that necessarily the case? It feels like it, so let me just go ahead, or ends up with sun too far that way, but let's just go ahead and do this. So if I do that, I manage to push Baba is you to the left. That now enables me to go here, go down, bounce up here, push rockets push to the right. This is the first time I've ever done this. There's nowhere to wake back up. So if I could have done that somehow in a different order, but I had to say rock is sun in order to get the sun in the bottom row so that I could push Baba is you to the left. And then what would I possibly do from here? I mean, I guess I'd be able to push the is to the right again and say, like, maybe I could have formed rock is sun over here if I hadn't pushed sun farther to the right already or something. Sun thing, possibly. So was there another way I could push a rock back at the beginning before I did all of this? Yes. There's that one thing I discovered about pushing this rock down before doing the other stuff. So what if I do that? Say rock is sun. Yeah. Go. I had to do that. That's okay. I was forced to do that. Now go back over here. I think I see something. Now go down here. Push this to the left. Go back up. Now I have access to push the word rock further to the right. Why does this matter? I mean, I could phrase rock is sun again. That's not going to help me, but at least I'm exploring new bits of the puzzle that I've not previously explored. Oh. I might be able to push the word is down If I push sun to the left and say sun is flag, that might be possible, actually. So I need to push the word sun one more to the right, which I can do like this. No, I need to push is down first. Hold on. I need to push is down. Oh, is down. I need to push sun to the left is what I need to do. Okay, that's possible from here. I can push sun to the left. Yeah, 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 yeah. And now can I push is down? Yes, because I could push is to the left first. Okay, so I push sun way over to the left over here. Then I need to push is to the left up in a spot where then I can push it down. Ooh, spot where I can push is down. Like the only such spot seems to be here that I could push it down, but I can't get above it from here. But if I could have pushed it down, then I could have gotten around the word sun and wrote sun is flag, and I think that would have solved it. So it's starting to feel really close. I could also write Baba is sun, but Baba is you. Lonely Baba is not you. Yeah, so that's not going to solve the puzzle. There's no way to write rock as flag. Writing rock as sun again doesn't help. So is there ever a way that I could push the word is down? So, like, I discovered I could do all this stuff, but did I do it kind of in the wrong direction? Could I have pushed sun into the upper right corner first, and then said that sun is flag as win? Possibly, maybe. No, because pushing sun up in the column to the left of flag as win is going to be impossible for the same reason that I can't get to the flag right now. Could I have done it earlier? Oh, I went back too far. These things happen. So pushing this rock down gave me some flexibility, but then I had to say rock is sun already. Because until I say rock is sun, I can never get into the top. I need somewhere else to get in the top. How else could I get north of the is and have control? I need to push a rock up. But I can't push a rock up, right? Are there any rocks I could push up ever? Suppose I were traveling this way. Now I won't be able to phrase rock as sun, so that's no good. Oh, right. Right. So when I push this rock down, I could have pushed the word sun to the right first, but then I'm forced to go all the way through this. I'm close to something, but I think I'm not quite getting it today. Alright, well, this will be something fun to look forward to in the future, I suppose. Yeah, I don't see anything else that I could do there, so I'm going to say I hope as always that you all are having a great day, and I will see you again soon for more Baba Is You. For now, bye-bye.